You know what's crazy though? What was a trip to me was to see
The Greys.
how much information on aliens and shit that they were just releasing in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Everybody's freaked out like they're gonna die from fucking Rona, and they're like, "Oh, by the way, yeah, we've been talking to aliens the whole time."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, shit, man, we're in
Right.
contact with the motherfuckers right now. Look at all these videos of them just flying next to us like they're the homies.
Exactly.
And nobody even said anything. Nobody was even like, "Wow, that's crazy."
What? Yeah.
Everybody was just
exactly.
like, "Oh, cool."
Well, people
I
kind
need
of
my mask.
accept it out
Let me
here.
put my
I
gloves
think.
on.
People kind of accept it out here. I mean, we have the whole Roswell thing, so it's been a thing. But
Yeah.
like you said, the way they released it and when was
just
like
It was
dropping
perfect.
fucking
Dog,
crazy.
Everybody was trying to find fucking masks and hand sanitizer, right? That shit was gone. But then like, oh, by the way, aliens are real, bruh.
Yeah.
They've been here the whole time.
That's
we
funny.
phoned home a long time ago.
That was a wild ass way for them
They
to fucking
picked up.
to drop the alien. And then in my mind, I'm like, bruh, if these motherfuckers show up now, of all time, if they show up to Earth right now, bro, they better be on some friendly shit.
Right.
Cause we're fucked.
I think aliens in general would be on some friendly shit. We're the ones who aren't friendly.
Oh, bro.
We're the ones who don't belong in outer
No,
space.
dog.
We're the ones who need
No.
to stay on the
Yes.
ground until we get our shit together.
Yeah, no,
for
nah.
sure.
We'll come over there just fucking shit up.
I
Dog.
know.
We're
Planting flags like it means
Dog.
something.
we're the people at the party
Mine.
that show up drunk and start shit. Every party has that
Exactly.
one
Yeah, dog.
dude,
Oh,
right? Yeah, the party's going good, everybody's having a great time, and then here comes fucking Toby.
Yeah.
Fucking Toby's here.
Toby.
And Toby's already drunk. Guaranteed he's gonna
Damn,
fight.
fucking
It's
A.
like, bruh, there's all kinds of females here, dog. Like have a conversation with a woman, bro. Why the fuck you trying to fight
Trying to
every
fight
single
everybody,
Friday?
dog, I know.
Toby, what the fuck, bro?
I know, dog.
That's us, right? That would be us in outer space.
That's humanity.
Yeah, dog.
We
We'd
need to
show
go
up-
back to like mankind.
Yeah,
That was a better version of us.
dog.
'cause
We'd show up to
humanity's
wherever
terrible.
fucking whatever sector these aliens are from, and we'd be like, "Oh, bet, look at that tree.
Right.
Let me cut that motherfucker
I'm
down.
gonna fucking pee on that shit.
I'm gonna pee
This
on
is
that
mine
tree.
now.
This is my tree, bro.
No,
what?
no.
That's what we're doing with it, with
no,
everything else, dog.
first we would go there and we would celebrate and we would share and they would
Oh,
teach us how to plant crops
dog.
and how to sustain ourselves there
Bruh.
in their environment.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we would be like, "Oh, that's how you dance." Wow,
by the way.
I can do it too.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, you ain't even lying, dog.
Yeah,
you
that's
ain't even
funny.
lying. We
Yeah.
They would teach us all their
and then we
languages and all their
take
shit.
it and kill them.
Yeah. And then we'll flip it, remix that shit.
Damn.
So that's why I think that's probably why they haven't even fucking showed up. They're like, man, these motherfuckers ain't ready yet.
Yeah.
Like,
still-
they only got a couple more years left. Just wait it out.
Hey, they're out here arguing over fucking shit that don't matter. Yeah, nah, let's wait. Let's wait.
Right.
Honestly though, dog, the whole alien conversation, like, let's be funky. If there's aliens, which if is dog,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
chances of there not being, bro, come on.
We're the
There's a
aliens.
gap in our evolutionary history
Yeah, real talk.
that no one can explain,
Yeah,
right? So
No doubt.
that's
there
a
have
deep-
been some
yeah.
leaps of genetic
Out of nowhere.
Out
of nowhere.
Ain't out of nowhere.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just that's the part of recorded history that has been destroyed or
I heard
erased
this.
or hidden.
I don't know what the fuck it was. It was
you got
probably,
my
it's
life.
probably fucking
Oh, yeah,
ancient
yeah.
aliens or some crazy shit that I was watching. They had this theory of Noah's Ark, right?
Mm-hmm.
And instead of actually having the animals on the ark, it was DNA samples.
Yes, I've heard this.
Right? Have you
I've
ever heard that
heard
before?
this.
So
No.
there's a theory
Really?
that Noah's Ark, right? Noah was alien or whatever that created humanity or kept us going, whatever you want to call it. They took DNA samples from each creature on Earth.
Oh, okay.
I mean, come on. Realistically, that makes more sense. How the fuck you gonna have a lion and a fucking gazelle on a ship together for however the fucking long they were on the ship, right?
Right.
How you have them together is if you got DNA samples. I mean, it makes sense, right? It makes sense. I don't even know what wild ass shit I was watching, but that theory,
That's
especially when you're
crazy.
fucking blazed, you're like,
I was about to
"Damn,
say
bro."
ancient aliens with
So they had, like, a
with
wicked
little smoke in the
science-
air, boy.
Yeah.
We go like a sicko. That's like science lab on the fucking ark.
They
bro.
had,
like,
bro, but the ark had
It's
to
a
be like
metaphor,
the ark,
right?
yeah,
It's a
it's a metaphor. The
It's
ark had
not
to be
real.
like a fucking like an actual like
Spaceship.
alien spaceship,
Yeah, I
a
got
vessel,
you.
right?
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, ancient aliens though, when you're fucking blazed out of your mind,
That's the
and
shit.
old boy comes in with his hair all fucked up,
Shit like that.
his hair's
son.
all like this, bro. Like every fucking scene, it's like, damn, bro, like your hair, run a comb through your fucking head,
That's
bro.
funny, bro.
But he's too busy with aliens to comb his hair.
I know.
If you're that busy with aliens, you can't have good hair.
Yeah.
know something
Well,
we
you
don't.
got to look different.
You gotta. But every time
They
they're
won't
like,
trust you.
anything that they can't explain, he's all, and it's in consequence, or I don't even know what word I'm looking for. It is definite evidence of aliens. Every time he looks right at the camera, he's like, aliens.
Yeah. But all the time, everybody's always talking about, there's a possibility that this could be. Everything's just based on like potential and
Oh, yeah.
possibilities.
Yeah.
So they're just like drawing out the conversation. There's no facts.
No, you know
It's
what's
just ideas.
every time I found interesting on that
great.
show
I
too.
love it. I love it.
They bring in this guy and they're like, and this guy, and he looks legit, looks like a doctor, looks like a scientist, and they like call him an ancient alien theorist or some shit like that. I'm like,
That's his drinking buddies.
so you mean just homie that was just smoking weed down in the
Right,
basement
right,
area?
right,
Oh,
right.
bet. I'm an ancient alien theorist too.
That's
or
your
whatever.
man right
that's our
there.
boy right there. Ancient aliens, dog. I don't know if it's just because we're from New Mexico and we had to deal with the whole Roswell shit, but getting blazed and watching that, bro.
It's the best
Hey,
thing.
you know what's wild though? You know what's
I
wild
love
though?
it.
How the fuck did the History Channel convert from like actual history to whatever the fuck they wanted to put on there, bro?
For a while, it just turned into like Hitler and Nazi channel.
No,
For so
shit.
long.
right.
That's all they were
That's funny.
playing.
But it was actual like recorded history,
Yeah.
right? And then all of a sudden it turned into like I don't even know what the fuck they were putting. What it was like reality television on the History Channel.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Hey, they had to get on that money train like
Hey,
everybody
that's what
else.
I was gonna say, you know, I wonder why. I was like, money, dog.
MTV
money.
been on that train. Once they figured out that they were making more money off of these reality shows and these little 16-year-olds getting pregnant and shit and putting them on TV and showing the whole process. I mean, the after process.
Right.
Come on. How many 16s and pregnants have they had so far? In the past fucking 15 years, that's all MTV is.
Teen Mom and all that shit.
It's all Teen Mom. The only thing that I watch on MTV now that I really fuck with, bro, and I have for years is Ridiculousness.
Ridiculousness is
That's it.
Is good.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's all I watch on MTV,
I watch
bro.
a clip show every now and then.
Yeah, Ridiculousness is.
Man, I started catching up on what's the name? Wild 'N Out.
Oh, dog.
The
yeah.
new seasons of that show are fantastic. I'm
Yup.
like, yo, because I had watched it like when it started,
first started.
and then
Yeah.
I just kind of fell off and found other things. But Cannon's in his bag on that one,
Hey,
man. Like, I
what-
see,
you know
I
what?
see why
He's
he
an
apologized.
entertainer, dog.
I see
He's
why
an
he said,
entertainer.
"I'm sorry."
Hey, but you know what though? The homie DC Young Fly Dog is a funny motherfucker,
Yes,
bro. I've been following
yes.
him on Instagram. Like he used to make like roasting videos, bro. He'd just kill everybody on the internet, and he was like barely had any followers. He'd make his videos like in front of this like brick wall, and he was always talking about smoking roaches and shit. But when they took him on there, bro, he could freestyle like a motherfucker, and his comedy's razor sharp.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wildin' Out, bro. The like past right before the pandemic hit, they were really in there.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
They were
I
really
didn't
in the bag.
realize. I was like, man. And then he had like what 15 seasons or
A
something.
fuckload. There's
Like,
there's a bunch. I remember when it first started, and then I don't know if did it go off air and then it came back on.
I think so,
And then they
because
brought it back
because
on.
it had
Yeah.
it was either like not carried by the original channel that produced it or whatever
something.
But then I was like, why is he having all these kids? And then I started watching Wild 'N Out, and I was like, oh, he's
gonna
got a
put him on
good
the
show. Yeah, he's got a good show.
So he can afford having all
Yeah, he
these
could
fucking
give
kids.
a season to each child by now.
Every time I turn on the TV and get any kind of like celebrity news, it's Nick Cannon having another fucking kid.
Hey, him or Future.
He's out here just fucking spreading the
Salute,
seed,
man.
dog.
Yeah, bro.
Man, I got 4, and that is it.
They're able to just replay that clip, bro. Nick Cannon has another kid.
Over and
Has another
over.
kid.
They just got to
Nick
keep it
Cannon
on loop.
has another-
That's it. It's like the ticker on the fucking news channels down at the bottom.
Yep.
The 24-hour ticker.
Right.
Oh,
Yep,
by the
yep.
way, Nick Cannon's had another kid.
They just Photoshop out the girl. It's a different
Switch
head.
it, it's the same picture of him. Hey, y'all ready to fucking start this
Oh,
pod?
yeah, yeah,
Y'all ready
yeah.
to start this fucking
do it.
pod?
Yeah.
Episode 5? Damn, we already done 5 of these.
Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations to
Yeah.
y'all. Congratulations.
We decided
Episode
not to do the
fucking 5.
balloons.
Yeah, I asked these guys if we needed a balloon that said 5 in the back, and we decided against it. It just didn't really feel like the Respect the Connect vibes. If we had a balloon in the back, you know what I mean? We were gonna bring in some strippers, but this isn't a very big space, so there was not enough room for a pole.
Could have made it work. I still. Think,
I mean,
bro,
Jay
but-
said we could make it work, but like I wanted to do it. If we're gonna bring in strippers, dog, we're gonna need like fucking like at least 12 to 15 foot ceilings to get the shit done correct, right?
All right, I'm gonna go grab my tools, dog.
Hey,
Let's get this.
come
done.
on, Jay. I know Jay can raise the height. I've been telling him this for years for the studio, and now all of a sudden I want to bring strippers in this motherfucker, and he's down to raise the roof. All right,
Where's my
dog,
hammer?
I'm on it.
Bet. Okay.
That's funny.
Hey, Jay's here. Leonard's here. Production crew's on the other side. Your host with the most. Hold up. What the fuck? I think I'm fucking Beetlejuice?
Yeah,
the fucking
you
host
did
with
say.
the most. Where the fuck did that come? Hey, never mind. Scratch that.
Yeah, scratch that.
Your host, Johnny motherfucking James, is here. Respect the Connect, episode 5. What's poppin'?
Yeah.
What's good, fellas?
I got a question to start us off.
Let's hear it.
What do you have the most of?
What do I have the most of?
You're the host.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
the most?
What do I have the most of? The most fucking stress, dog. Fuck, I got 4 kids, bro. 3 businesses, and I'm trying to do a podcast. What the fuck am I thinking, bro? Nah, I got the most gratitude. That's what I got the most of.
Beautiful.
I am very, very, very grateful for where I am in life. I'm very grateful to still be here. I'm very grateful for my kids, and I'm very grateful for the audience that I've been able to attain over my career span. So what I have the most of is that.
Beautiful.
Gratitude, yo.
Beautiful.
Toast to that.
Hey, gratitude.
Southwest Wayne Dyer
Hey,
strikes
you know what I'm
again.
saying? Strikes again to gratitude. So how was y'all's weekend?
Bro. Good, bro. Low key. Did
Low
a little
key.
Did a little bit of mixing. Went on a hike. Chilling, bro.
I seen you posting hiking snow pictures up there, freezing your balls off in San Diaz.
No.
Hiking.
You just dress accordingly, bro, and you're good.
That's true. It was still fucking cold out there, even dressed accordingly.
It was cold, but
Yup.
it's snowing, dog.
Jay was out there
That's like the best point. That's like the best point.
Jay,
You know what I mean?
Jay was out there killing it with his Sandia
Yeah.
snow pictures.
Yeah.
I seen him. He was
How
out there. I was
about
like,
you guys,
damn.
man? How about y'all?
I've been chilling, man. I've been great. Yeah. Wrapping up some things, writing some stuff, and yeah, man, things are looking up.
That's good. That's good.
Dog. You hear that, Johnny? He's writing, dog.
He's fucking
Yeah.
right.
I
watching
can't-
movies.
Hey,
He is watching movies.
talking about that,
Talking shit, dog.
man. Yesterday we went to go see that new Jackass.
Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna hate on that. That's
Hey,
dope. Well, I
listen,
wasn't.
dog. It was fucking great, bro. Like it just like Jackass came out, brother, when I was like the end of middle school, beginning of high school. So it's got that nostalgia vibe to it when MTV was still cracking, right? And it was a mixture of like there was fucking some dog, just wild ass parts, right? So I mean, whatever. Spoiler alerts. It's a Jackass movie. It's not fucking Spider-Man. So
People get hit with
yeah,
things.
get with it, right?
Yeah.
So
They get hurt.
listen, though, they start this motherfucker out right, and you know Pontius, the dude that was in Wild Boys with Steve-O. He's got the long hair. He was always the dude that was dancing around,
I
fucking
haven't
party
seen-
guy.
I haven't seen.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
party guy, right?
Party guy, yeah.
So they started out, and it looks like it's going to be like a movie, right? And Johnny Knoxville was like a general or whatever, and you see this like big like Godzilla monster, right, attacking the city, right? So you're like, and it's funny because my son's like, wow, I bet you they got a big budget. I'm like, this is Jackass, bro. Like,
No way.
there's something wilding out right here, right?
Yeah.
The monster, they painted his dick like a dinosaur, right? His dick and his balls were painted like Godzilla,
Yeah.
and they made a fake little prop set, like a fake little tiny set.
Yeah.
And he's going through the set. He's got his dick on fucking like, bro. Oh my God. They started it out the fucking gate, bro. And then he nuts all over everybody, bro. So like it switches
That's
from the
fucking
from the little set to the
Yeah.
big set, right?
Yeah.
And they're spraying fucking nut all up, bro. It started out off the rip. They were fucking wilding out, dog. Jackass is gonna forever be hilarious, bro. They do some crazy ass shit in this one, bro. It was
I'm
It's funny,
actually,
though.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that shit out, bro. I'm a fan of that shit.
Come on.
They're funny as hell. I remember, I forget which one it was though, dog. It was where they're on the bridge and it's all smoky and they're in the car in the shopping carts, bro. And it has that epic ass music. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
choir's
yeah.
all,
and everything's exploding around them and shit.
And then by the end of it, they're like jumping off because it's like shit going off and hitting them, bro.
Well, remember they started it. That was like the first season. They would like fucking bash into each other with the shopping carts, or they would
yeah,
throw each
dog.
other into the bushes with the
yeah.
shopping carts.
Yeah.
Jackass, bro. It's
was
crazy.
crazy,
It's
dog.
crazy to see them though, like, cause they're all fucking older, dog, and they're all beat up. So like, they bring in like a younger generation.
Yeah.
And they like, I wouldn't say they passed the torch, but they had a couple other people that grew up on Jackass.
So they're turning it into like a National Lampoon's type of like
Damn.
they're gonna come back with it. Keep the legacy.
I think they probably have one more in, especially the money it just made.
I was about
Jackass
to say,
just
you sure
killed
they
everybody.
They might just be
They-
like, yo,
They killed everybody, dog.
New
there was
crew.
that
The
you
new class.
There was a huge, that was a huge movie about like the moon coming to attack Earth, like this big, huge, epic blockbuster. It took that out of the fucking rankings. And Jackass, bro, it's a bunch of dudes fucking hitting each other in the face and electrocuting their fucking balls.
Yeah.
And it beat everybody out in the box office, right? But it's got the right amount of nostalgia and the right amount of wild, crazy shit. I was laughing. It's funny because I've seen all of them in the theaters, right? And I remember, I think it was the second one. Me and my girl went to go watch in Gallup. Shout out to Gallup, all my people out there in Gallup. Shout out to motherfucking Gallup. And these fuckers right in front of us, dog. The moment they walked through the into the, like to sit down, they were fucking crying, laughing. The movie hadn't even started yet. And they were fucking crying, bro. I guarantee they were shrooming.
I was just about to say, it's the mushroom.
They were shrooming balls, bro. And they walked in, and the whole time, dog, crying, laughing. So it made it funnier. It made it funnier for us.
Yeah.
Because you know how it is when there's a whole bunch of people laughing. It's
Yeah,
like
for
it's like
sure.
a yawn, bro.
Yeah,
Like that shit just spreads like wildfire. Everybody just started yawning and
it's
shit.
Contagious.
Yeah.
So, dog, they were shrooming, bro, watching Jackass, and we were laughing. And I thought to myself, I'm like, fuck, why didn't we fucking do
Right,
some
right,
fucking
right,
shit?
exactly.
I got
didn't
some
we
right now.
Why didn't we?
I'm about to
Why,
hit that.
hey, you got some shrooms, Jay? What's popping? What's popping?
Yeah, at the crib I do actually.
Hey, talking about that, you ever shroom before, Jay?
Yeah.
You ever shroom? What about you, Leonard? You ever taken
Oh,
the
yeah.
fun guy?
Oh yeah.
Yo, hold up. Production crew, we need y'all to be
I
quiet.
take it for
Hey,
medicinal
yeah, production
purposes
crew's being too loud back there.
and spiritual purposes. Okay.
Oh, now you do. You're an adult. I didn't used to take it for that shit. I used to take it to trip balls, tripping balls. So I'm glad both of you guys have, because it's hard to explain a trip to somebody
experience, yeah.
that hasn't like had that experience.
Bro, it's actually like they say for people with like depression and like mental illness shit,
Yeah.
like it's a godsend. It's weird that it's illegal because it actually like in certain doses can be therapeutic and actually fix people like instantly.
But is it weird that it's illegal? That makes it
Well,
not
you know
weird.
what? Can I actually
No.
interject, bro? Actually, because I actually there was a news clip about it, and they're actually there's people that are trying to make a movement to make it legit for that. It's crazy that you brought that up because it was just a couple weeks ago.
It should be, but I know why though. It's a simple answer, and we talked about this in the last pod, kind of. I think the reason it's illegal is because it's naturally found on Earth, and it does all the shit that these 5 million different pills they finna give your ass.
Right.
It does it for free.
Yeah.
If you know how to find it and where to look or how to grow it. Just like fucking trees, just like marijuana, bro. The same shit.
you
That's
know
why. That's why it's stayed
The guy
illegal.
on the mountain.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why it's been illegal for so long, is because it's hard to control it.
Right.
Anybody
Right.
can grow it. I mean, it might not be the greatest fucking weed in the world,
Yeah.
but you can still grow it and find some kind of relief. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying? Same thing with
exactly.
shrooms. Same shit.
And
Bro.
And shrooms, I mean, that's something that affects consciousness.
Yep.
And we know that they're trying to control that shit.
Dog.
For sure.
Bro, I've had some of the greatest moments of my life and some of the worst moments on my life tripping on shrooms, dog.
Yeah.
Like
It opens you up, man.
It does.
It rips you open.
The one time that I always go back to, bro, and I'll never ever it's such an ingrained experience in my brain. I'll never forget it. Like I can still see it like it was yesterday, bro. We decided to shroom on Halloween,
Ooh.
and it was the first time we boiled them,
Oh.
and we took 7 grams each.
Woo.
Bro,
Come on, man.
dog, it was like, I can't even, like, it was so, even thinking about it right now, I get chills, bro, and start having like little PTSD, bro. Like,
Yeah.
So when you boil it, it hits you harder and faster, right? Because it usually takes about 30 minutes because your body's got to digest it, right? So you know when you take the shrooms, they're like, yeah, 30 minutes, you'll be all right, and you eat that nasty shit, and you're like, oh my God, is it gonna happen? So we're sitting there, we drink this, and my dad, bro, my dad was tripping with us too. It was me, my girl, my dad, my close homie Manuel, my little brother Justin, and my primo Joe was there with us, bro. But he wasn't shrooming with us, right?
Yeah.
He was the only one that was sober. So we're sitting there and like we boiled it, right? And my dad, after we boiled it, my dad's like, you know what? Put them in a bag real quick and put a hole and then squeeze them.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
black
Concentrate,
tar,
yeah.
this nasty ass shit came out of the fucking bag, bro. And we put it, and we all made tea, right? big old glasses of tea, about this big, 7 grams. We boiled them individually. So each person had the amount of 7 grams in there, right? So we boil them, we drink it. Tasted like fucking shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're sitting there, and about 5 minutes has gone by, right? And I'm like, holy shit. No fucking way. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way I'm feeling this right now at 5 minutes. There's no way. It's impossible. So I look over at my girl, and she has like this look on her face, bro. And I'm like, oh my God. She's feeling. And I look at my dad, and I'm like, oh, fuck. 5 minutes? There's no fucking way. And I look over at my homeboy Manuel, bro. And this is when I knew it was going to be a long fucking night, dog. He was wearing a tan Dickie shirt.
Yeah.
Tan Dickies, sitting on a tan Lazy Boy. Brother, his head was just there. He was tripping too. He was shooting balls. He turns, and he looks me dead in the eyes, and he's like, "Hey, bro, am I all right?" Oh my God, bro. I lost my shit. I stood up, bro. I opened the door, and there's fucking trick-or-treaters, bro. I pushed these fuckers out of the way, dog, and I dipped, bro.
Damn.
I pushed them out of the way. I felt like Will Ferrell in Old School, bro. I'm like, get the fuck out of my way. I dip out. I'm like, I get to the end of the street, and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Bro, instant, you know when you get to the worst part of shrooming when you're on a bad trip?
Yeah.
Instantaneous bad trip.
Yeah.
Right off the fucking gate, bro. So I'm walking away, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm gonna get lost. Where the fuck am I going? And I'm standing there at my homeboy Manible's, he's got like a little cul-de-sac right there at his mom's pad, right? So there's a stop sign right there. And I'm looking at this stop sign, and it's just changing forms. There's no words, and I'm like, oh my God, bro, oh my God. And I'm like, I gotta get back. I gotta get back to the house. I gotta get back to the house. So I turn around and I get back into the house, right? The kids are gone. I'm like, okay, cool. So I get in the house, right? And everybody in this motherfucker has their jackets on, and they're walking in and out of the fucking rooms, bro. Boom, 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 bouncing around. I'm like, oh my God, bro. What the fuck is going on? Everybody was tripping balls, bro.
Damn.
We're 15 minutes in this motherfucker, bro. 15 minutes in. Someone has the great idea. Someone has the great idea to say, hey, let's leave. And my pad, let's go to my house, right? Yeah. So my pad was probably about, I don't know how many blocks, bro. Probably half a mile down the street from Manuel's, right? Not far. We live really close to each other. So we take 2 cars, right? And it's me, my dad, and my homeboy Manible. He's driving, my homeboy Manible's driving, right? So we're driving, and we're like going super, super slow. He's swerving all over the fucking place, bro. It looks like we're in a fucking jet. His window's massive. It's dark. There's people walking around in costumes, bro.
Yeah, right.
So we get anybody in Grants knows the position that I'm talking about. Right there on Washington, our old pad, right there, 725 Washington, right? There's like an island right there where you can split off and go to multiple different streets, right? Yeah. So we stop at this stop sign, right? Which is literally 50 feet from the house. As we stop, the house goes. Bro, the house went 300 miles down the street. And it happened to all of us at once, bro, right? Like all of us felt it at the same time, dog. And my dad looks at me. My dad never had fear in his eyes, ever. It's the only time I ever seen my dad with fear in his eyes. He looks at me, he's like, Hito, we don't got enough gas to make it to the house. We don't got enough gas to make it to the house. It's 50 feet away. Fuck. It looked like it was 300 miles, bro. 300 miles away.
Dog.
We finally get to the house, dog. And my mom's there, dog. Hey, bro, my mom's a little 5-foot Hispanic lady, dog, with glasses. And when you get her pissed, she's like a fucking chihuahua, bro. So we get down from the cars, right? Yeah. And my mom's coming to the door. She sees all of us. And we're walking in all fucking crazy, dog. The floor's moving. And my mom's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Ray, what the fuck did you do to these guys? What's going on? And I'm like, Mom, leave me alone. Like, I was freaking out, dog. We run to my room, bro. This is 30 fucking minutes, bro. Oh my God. 30 minutes on an 8-hour trip. I'm not going to explain the whole 8-hour trip. I'm almost done with this situation here. 30 minits in. We get to my room. We're sitting there. I'm like, all right, maybe we could finally fucking breathe. We could probably chill out. It's the back. My room was in the back. I had a back door, so nobody was knocking, trick-or-treaters, nothing, right? So we're sitting there. It's getting more and more intense, bro. Like, it's getting, I can feel it still in my stomach talking about it. It's getting so intense. And my girl, I see, like, I look over, like, I could tell everybody's feeling the same way because we're just, like, quiet and just, like, trying to, like, ride this shit out.
Yeah.
My girl gets up and she goes to the bathroom, right? Okay. So it had only been probably about, like, I don't know, 30 seconds.
Uh-huh.
But in my mind, I'm like, oh, shit, she needs my help. If she's feeling how I'm feeling, I need the help right now. So I'm like, all right, bet, I'm going to go. And I'm like, I'm knocking on the door, right? I'm like, hey, babe, are you okay? Babe. That's what I thought I was doing.
Yeah.
I'm fucking pounding on this fucking door, bro.
Damn.
Hard as
freaking
fuck.
out,
I'm like,
dude.
babe, what the fuck's going? My mom comes up, she's all, Camosito, what the fuck are you doing? Stop pounding on there, you're gonna break my fucking door. I'm like, Mom, I'm trying to save her. She needs my help. Bro.
Damn.
It was, yeah, dog. That fucking trip was forever ingrained in my mind, dog. Like it was, and then after that, bro, like it ended up great, right?
Yeah.
But the first hour and a half,
Yeah.
Damn.
bro,
Wild.
How old were you, bro? I don't know if you specified.
that trip, I want to say I was 18.
18. Okay.
I was 18.
No, that's around the age where you're like, oh, hey, mom.
Yeah, there's new
my
there's new
brother's friend
experiences.
has shrooms.
But we're doing that shit all the time.
got you.
We're on
I'm
that
sure-
shit.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
No,
we were
no,
doing
no.
that shit like crazy, dog. It was to the point where I thought that couldn't happen to me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Really.
That's
So,
why we,
but you like boiled it,
and we took 7 fucking grams each,
and
bro.
that, like, so what? Just because it was like in your bloodstream, it like fucking
Okay,
was
so
just like
when you eat it, you got to digest it.
Yeah.
Your stomach has to digest it. You drink it. It's the same thing. Like, you know how if you take, like, say you take ibuprofen, but then you take liquid ibuprofen,
okay,
it hits you faster.
liquid ibuprofen. What the fuck?
Yeah, like
I got
liquid,
kids.
liquid Tylenol
Yeah,
and
like,
all that stuff.
you drink
Oh,
that
he
shit.
ain't got no kids, man.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm taking aspirin from the 1800s.
I know, dog.
I don't even know. Was
Chalk
aspirin,
it.
was aspirin around in the
chip it.
1800s? Probably had to be.
I'm
So
sure.
yeah, I was 18, bro. 18 with a bullet, and yeah, that time is just forever stands out in my memory, dog. Because that was like, it was too much, bro. Like, we literally OD'd, bro. Like, we should not have taken that much. We shouldn't have done it on fucking Halloween. And obviously, we all weren't in the right headspace because everybody had a bad trip. It started with Manuel, though. I still blame Manuel. Manuel, when you watch this, I still blame you for fucking matching your couch,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
And sending me into a
are you
bad trip
thinking?
because it
Yo.
was your fucking head
are
just
you
floating there
doing?
asking me if you were
Yo.
all right.
That sounds like the dopest fucking music video, dog.
That's a good idea. That's a good Manuel. When you see this, we're gonna need you for the music video, brother. Bust out your tan Dickies shirt and your tan Dickies, brother.
Yeah.
So these are the stories you don't hear at the Dare program. It's
No,
Children?
man, Dare, bro. Dare introduced more people to drugs than anything else, bro.
Thank you,
Bro, some
Thank
people
you.
like I've said this. Like
Say that.
I grew up around drugs. I knew about the shit, right? You know how many of my classmates were like, "Wow, what's crack?"
Right.
Wow, heroin, cool. Like,
Yeah.
dog, Dare introduced more people
I
to
know.
the drugs than anything else, bro.
Yeah. I never seen that shit. Never like
They should have introduced it later on, like in
Yeah, we were like 5.
Middle
yeah,
school.
like
Yeah,
it
we
was
were
in
like,
like
yeah.
elementary. It's
Yeah,
like, oh,
exactly.
shit,
It was like
damn.
second grade or something.
it's like right before you go to middle school and throw your life away. Let's tell
These
you.
are the drugs you need to
Yeah.
use. And this is how you use them.
Let's show you all the rides you can ride on, children.
I mean, bro, like honestly, bro, my pops was a hippie, bro, and he always smoked. You know what I mean? But it was like he opened my eyes, and the way he approached it was like, look, if you ever want to do this, and I'm not saying you should and recommending it, just let me know, and we will do it accordingly. We'll make it the right,
I'll
do it the
help you.
right way.
We'll cross
Just like
that bridge.
drinking,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like just
yeah,
like drinking. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
I want you
yeah.
guys here, you know, and we know.
Yeah.
I mean, I always had the studio over there, so we were getting faded no matter what.
My mom's had the
And
same
I had
approach,
this
though.
fool coming through. This, you know, come on, what else do I need to fucking say?
Bad influence.
Bad influence.
Hey, my mom's was always on the same type of energy though. She's like, listen, like I don't want you out there fucking off. Like I know you're safe here. Like you do if you're gonna drink or you're gonna do any shit, just do it here at the house because I know you're safe and I can take care of you. Which is, I mean, it's a good approach, bro. Like if you're gonna do it, like at least you know your kids are safe.
They're practicing here.
Oh, yeah, practicing. Or at least safe though, right? Like
real talk, yeah.
because I was
mom.
Yeah, because I was out here wilding the fuck out, dog. Like, I put my moms and pops through some fucked up shit, bro. Like, I'm so fucking blessed that my kids haven't even put me through a fucking quarter of the crazy shit I put them
Dom,
through, bro.
earmuffs.
So, like
He's like, so I got room?
Yeah, so I got room. He ain't got no room.
No room, dog.
No room, dog. I know all the tricks of the trade, dog. I know all the tricks. So like for that approach, I feel like it gives the kids more of like they want to be honest with the parents.
Yeah.
Right? If you know you're not gonna be judged or you can tell them anything, because you know when you're like, I've always said this, bro, from 16, like just 16, that year alone, dog, is a pivotal year in life.
For sure.
If you can make it past that,
Yeah.
like you might be good.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that at 16 was when the fork happened.
Yeah, and a lot of times, exactly what you're talking about is you need a responsible or an adult willing to take responsibility for you, to talk to you that you can communicate with and you feel comfortable with. Because if you don't have that person, and you start making decisions solely on your own judgment,
Yeah.
you start making some dumbass decisions.
Well, at that age, you just
You
want to
gotta learn.
Like at that age, you want to wow the fuck out too.
Yeah.
Like you want to test your boundaries. Like you want to do all kind.
Yeah.
Like,
But you
man,
need somebody to tell you it's just like, yo, there are some consequences for some of this shit that you need to be aware of because it could get out of hand for grown people.
Yeah, that's why. That's why,
grown
man.
people, yeah.
You gotta have like. That's why now I'm older. Like I didn't really have like. I had maybe a handful of OGs that were outside of my dad that like tried to school me to the game, right? And maybe two of them like. Back then, I thought they were my OGs. All of them, they cared about what I went through and the things that I was doing. But really, it was only about two of them that were really trying to tell me like, nah, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like this music shit, dog. This music shit's what you need to do. You need to stay in school. You're out here fucking doing stupid shit, running in the streets. You're gonna get caught up. Like there was probably about two of them.
Yeah.
The rest of them didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They were older than me, but they weren't. They had no capacity to be more intelligent than I was at the age of 16.
Right.
They were 22 and they were still just as stupid as I was at 16.
Right.
But then, who's their role models though?
It's
That's what
it's generational.
generation.
So you got to break that curse, dog. If you wanted better OGs, you got to be a better OG, bro. That's the way that's the way it goes. That's the way you change it up. You can't be out here saying you care about these youngsters and you care about your squad and you got them out here doing stupid shit in the streets. How the fuck you care about them? They're gonna get caught up.
Yeah.
Bro, Yo Gotti has a track called I forget what it's called now. It's called OG actually, and that's what he's talking about, dog.
Yeah,
It's like you had these fools out here doing shit you wouldn't do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That, bro. And see, that's when I came to the conclusion, and I realized it later on in life. I didn't realize it at first, right? So when I first was out here in the streets and I started selling dope, right? One of my OGs that I thought was my homie like a motherfucker, he threw that shit to me, right?
Yeah.
I was 15 years old, dog.
Yeah.
15.
Damn.
Yeah.
And I was like, bet, let's run it.
Yeah.
He seen me, I'm in school, more clientele, their
Yeah.
parent, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, let's go. And I started killing it. Boom, 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 flipping one, ba bum, ba bum, ba bum, just one after another. I got to a point to where I outgrew him. And that's when it became a problem.
Yeah.
It was cool while I was his worker, right?
Right.
But when I outgrew the worker stage and he was coming to me for situations, that's when it was a beef and that's when it was a problem. And I thought he was my homie. All these years later, though, like I look back at the situation, I'm like, this motherfucker didn't give a fuck about what I was doing or where I was going.
Yeah.
He wasn't my OG. He was using me because I was 15. He was whatever age he was, older than me. And he was using me for his advantage. And the moment that I wasn't being used for his advantage, we became enemies.
Once the student outgrows a teacher.
Exactly. We became enemies. So after that, like I'm like, man, with all my youngsters, dog, that come to me for advice or anything like that, bro, I just tell them, dog, like, you got to keep your head on your shoulders, bro. You got to, it's all about you, your family. Take care of that, bro. Build yourself up, establish a fucking company, establish your own wealth, establish your own everything. Because if you establish your own, they can't take it from you. It's yours. You can pass it down, right? And out here running around in these streets, pulling out pistols on motherfuckers and doing all this dumb shit that looks cool in the moment and on social media, like that shit just gets you caught up. And now especially, dog, man, I'm so glad we didn't have fucking camera phones and social media when I was in high school, dog.
Yeah, this shit is dumb.
Hell nah.
Damn.
These motherfuckers out here getting caught up, bro, and they're putting all their shit out there on the fucking gram.
They're
Like
making
those
it
fucking
easy.
stupid TikTok challenges, like where they were vandalizing the school and they're recording themselves.
They're
like,
recording
stealing
it.
Fucking like
Bruh.
computers. Like get the
At
fuck-
least
oh,
at
come on.
have the feds work for their fucking job. You're doing their fucking work for them.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's
I'm so glad, bro, that we didn't have that. Yeah, twist that. I'm so glad that we didn't have that when I was younger, dog. When I was in school, bro. It's school's just a whole different place. Oh, you talking about school? You see, we got the National Guard. We got the National Guard substitutes up over here in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
not happy
that's-
about that.
That's fucking crazy, dog.
I'm not happy about that.
They're fucking wilding. Oh, bro. So there's no teachers, dog. There's no teachers. like there's no substitutes.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being in school and having the National Guard as your fucking teacher?
No.
That's
Absolutely
crazy.
not.
That's fucked up.
Absolutely
That's really fucked
not.
up to the National Guard to
Crazy.
me, bro. That's like they're in no position. They, people go to school to be teachers.
Yeah, they're not. They're not substitutes.
They are national fucking.
Nah.
They trained for other shit, not to fucking come teach our kids.
I got a theory about this
kids.
one. I got a theory about this one.
Okay, all right. Let's
Leonard about to hit it.
What the last couple of years, what have we seen? We've seen more and more encroachment of federal power.
Mm-hmm.
They're nationalizing the hospitals.
Damn. Okay.
They're nationalizing the schools. They're trying to nationalize everything.
That's a scary conversation.
I'm a little worried about
That's a
that.
deep- that's a deep
I'm
conversation.
very worried about that, and I shouldn't be worried. That's not. That's
a
not
deep-
a blessing. That's a curse.
but that's a deep rabbit hole of a conversation.
that concerns me because it's being done, and it's just like, well, we had to do it, and I don't know, man. Like, I haven't seen a lot of people quitting their jobs, especially not teachers. I saw a lot of people who were trying to keep their jobs. Most of the people I knew in the entertainment industry that lost their job
We're fired.
were when they shut
let
everything down. You remember?
Yeah.
Like there were no shows. There was nothing. So cats were out of work for like months and months and months and months and months, and then they slowly started bringing things back. So anybody who was willing to work was out here working. So I mean, just from my own personal experience, I can't speak to everyone, but I don't know a lot of like grown-ups who are quitting their jobs. I know some fuckheads who are doing it, but real talk, like most people want to work.
I can see that. I mean, a lot of people I know, like I said, I don't know anybody that said, fuck it, I'm gonna quit my job.
Right.
But on the flip side of it too, the way the teachers have been fucking beat down during
They're in a tough
just
spot.
being teachers in general, dog. Like when I was a kid, bro, I was like, fuck all these teachers.
Hey, did you have to homeschool your kids?
When I you know what, for a while, dog. But I'm lucky though because my girl's a teacher.
But even then, did it like open your eyes a little bit to like
What they actually do in
if
class
I
and
had
stuff
30
like that.
of these motherfuckers in one room at the same time?
Yeah. It didn't have to open my eyes to that, bro, because like I said, my girl's a teacher, dog. So I see that shit. I see it, right? I get a very fucking, I'm closely acquainted with all the fucking fuck shit that teachers got to deal with, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, I was that shitty kid that was like, fuck all these teachers when I was younger. But man, teachers do not get paid enough. Right?
No.
And they always
Not at all.
take the blame for all of the shit.
They usually come out of pocket, bro.
Oh, bro, all the time.
buy school
All the
supplies
time.
and
yeah,
shit.
all the time, dog. They get provided with nothing, bro. So, and to watch what the teachers have had to juggle these past fucking 2 years that felt like 102 years
Yeah.
has been fucking crazy, dog. And then they changed the stipulations and they changed the rules and they moved the goalposts.
And now they're
dog.
changing the
And
curriculum.
now they're changing they're changing
And the
so
teachers
much.
have to answer for all this shit?
So
No,
and
that's not
then
fair.
whenever and then the quarantine times and stuff like that, bro, that keeps changing this way and that way and going this way, bro. So the schools are stretched thin, right? Fucking the National Guard? That's fucking crap. Is there any
bad.
other? I gotta ask y'all out there. Is there any other states that have the National Guard in the classrooms right now? That's fucking nuts.
It shouldn't happen.
Like, can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine, bro?
too
Dog, it'd be like if I was in school, like, Johnny, you got an F.
You got
We're gonna need 2 minutes of planks, some reverse lunges.
Drop down and give me 20.
I'm gonna need 100 pull-ups. Like they're not. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a National Guard. Like I don't know the kind of teaching they give them. But I highly doubt they school them in schooling fucking third graders.
Yeah.
That's probably not in their curriculum.
Nah.
Right. That's crazy,
I know people.
dog.
I know people in the National Guard, and that's not what they're here for.
It's crazy. It's
They're
crazy.
not like not to say that
that's
they're
it's a
not
reach.
capable, but it's like exactly. It's a reach to apply that tool to this problem.
crazy.
It's like, come on, man.
that's-
Like you couldn't find anybody anywhere. Like you
Crazy.
couldn't just be recruiting student teachers out of colleges. Anybody who's in a program for education, it's like we're gonna bust you through in 6 months. We got to get this done. You know, come here to the state, teach for us. We got stipends. We'll get you a house. Like
So is
there's
it-
so much other shit they could be doing.
Is it
to resolve
because
this?
there is such a shortage, or is it because they're losing teachers?
I
I don't know the answer to that
It's
question.
probably a combination, bro. I mean, obviously, like you just said, the teachers are taking the brunt of
Oh, dog.
everything.
Yeah, they're
It's
carrying
fucked up,
fucking.
and they shouldn't be.
They're carrying
you know?
every fucking and they get hit, bro. They get hit hard,
Yeah.
and they have to juggle all that, bro. And then when it was like the online learning, and it was a mixture between the online and the in person, so they got like headsets on, and they're juggling, trying to be in front of the computer and teach a little fucking Becky over here, 1+1. Like, man,
you're not even lying, man. I had a little not a spat with my own kid's teacher, but like there was a miscommunication because we had to quarantine him because someone in the house got COVID. So we had quarantined him, and she was like, "Yo, he's missing school." Because she didn't get the message that he's quarantining, so she's like marking him absent and just absence,
No
absence,
way.
absence. And it got to the point where she was like concerned and like calling home, and I'm like, oh shit! Like,
but she never got the message that he was
Yeah,
on
exactly.
quarantine.
Yeah.
Well, how did that happen? Like, who's,
I didn't communicate it.
Bro, it's
well, at that point, I think
Yeah.
it would be like the offices, the school office administration.
Yeah. No, they were like sending the notices like, yo, he hasn't been to school in, this many days or whatever. And it was just like, oh, I'm
Fucking
sorry.
used to
Yeah,
hate those
yeah.
things, dog. And
But-
then they started calling pops.
But I bring it up because again, this is one of these things that are like on the teachers to resolve. That's not their reasonable responsibility.
No.
It's like they don't need extra stress.
they got enough,
leave 'em
dog.
alone.
They got
Leave 'em
enough.
alone.
They
And
fucking
and they're worried about the quality of the education, and they can't
Exactly.
deliver, and they feel guilty, and nobody wants to feel like they can't do their job. That
Especially
would
when-
make you want to quit.
especially that kind of a job.
Yeah,
like
that would make you wanna fucking quit.
That's a responsibility, bro. Like that's responsibility type of job right there, dog. Like,
Man, cheers to the teachers,
hey,
bro.
salute to the teachers out there fucking handling business.
Yeah.
And salute to the National Guard out here in New Mexico that stepped up and
right.
filled in some blanks, I guess, when they needed to be filled,
Yo,
bro.
I bet
Like,
they have education, bro. They're
But-
all educated like a mug.
Salute.
So they all offer something.
hey, but the way okay, so
Drink, motherfucker.
what I'm thinking though is that's my question. Is it because of people losing their job? Is it because people can't work, or is it because people don't want to work? Because you see this all over the place. You see hiring here, hiring there, this and that. This is like there's this big shortage of workers, right?
I got a theory about that.
To me, okay, so to me, this is, I see both sides of it, right? I see both sides of the coin, dog. I can argue both ways, right? So if being on lockdown and COVID showed you that the path you had been taking and the career you chose was wrong,
Yeah.
then the fact that you're not going back and you're trying to fucking establish something else and build something better, that's fucking dope as shit, bro.
Yeah.
And don't let
Yeah.
nobody out there make you feel like shit because you said, hey, Sonics, motherfucker, I don't want to work here anymore. You guys pay me shit, your hours are fucking horrible, and you don't give a fuck about me as an employee, right? Like, human beings, I do not feel were put here on earth to work from 9 to 5 for 30 years to fucking barely be able to buy a fucking house, to go into debt, to barely go on fucking vacation. Do you think that's what the fuck we're here for?
Not at all.
That's not what the fuck we're supposed to do, right?
Yes, but I have a question to follow up that point because I do agree with you. But whose responsibility is it to create the structure to resolve that?
Us.
Individually or as a group?
Well, individually at first, and then it's got to lead into a group because you know what I'm saying. It's got to start individually,
I
right?
like that.
I like
so
that too, yeah.
so and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with fucking working at Sonics or any of that shit. That's not my point. So don't get it twisted. What I'm saying is, if you enjoy what you do, your 9 to 5 and working like if you enjoy that, then fucking run it. Like do that shit. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but if you're fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Working a 9 to 5 for a company that does not give a fuck about you, will not give you a raise, doesn't give you sick days, just so you can fucking take a 4-day vacation and then get right back on the hamster wheel on Tuesday.
Yeah.
When you step outside the matrix and you look at it realistically, it looks fucking nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, I feel it in my fucking soul that we were not put here to just be fucking worker bees.
Right.
Our purpose is bigger than that, right? And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everybody should just fucking quit 9 to 5s because we need all these workers. They're important. But I'm talking to the person that is fed up with it. I'm talking to the person that isn't happy with where they are, right? If you're happy with where you are, then fucking stay there. That's where you need to be. It's hard to find happiness.
Yeah.
If you're happy at your job and what you work at, then you're fucking ahead of the game. But if you're not, then you need to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, bro, like, if I wasn't self-employed, bro, and, like, like you said, you have a couple businesses, same here.
Same.
We have to hustle. You have to hustle. I've worked for, like, corporations, you know what I'm saying? And all you are is the
Another number.
The number you clock in with.
Exactly.
Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You clock
No
into
doubt,
work,
no doubt.
or you do your card, boom, whatever it is. That's what you are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And being self-employed is tough. Like, you have to work every day or you don't make money.
Exactly.
Right? Whether it's physically doing, like I still do construction, I do music, my family and I were kind of able to invest in real estate a little bit, like small, like different moves, like, and you do strategic little placements, and it's tough. Life's tough, bro, but when you're self-employed like me, I'm able to work my own hours, and it's like,
And they're usually longer hours though.
super long hours, yeah. Dog.
But my question to that then is, because I know the answer because I do the same shit. When you were working for a corporation versus, okay, this is your set time. You clock in, you clock out. This is your vacation, da-da-da-da. Versus now, you're working crazy hours whenever the fuck it goes off. You're working harder and longer. Pause. Okay. Are you happier now? Working, juggling all the crazy shit, having to hustle harder, being self-employed, entrepreneur. Are you happier now that you're working harder?
Yes, sir.
Because it's something you want to do. You feel it. Like you're excited to get up and go to work and do it. So what pisses me off a little bit about this conversation, right, is you got all these people that are like, go back to work, fuck, we need workers, show up to work. Okay, I know we do need workers, but these fucking billion-dollar corporations need to respect and see their workers as a fundamental piece to their fucking foundation.
Right.
Yep.
And a lot of these places don't.
Nah. They trying to replace everybody with robots.
So when the pandemic hit and some people started saying, damn, okay, I've been working here for 20 years.
Right.
This is what my retirement looks like. This is like I've worked here my whole life, and if I'm gone, they don't give a fuck. Like,
Nah.
people started
I
waking
don't even
up.
get a gold watch out this bitch.
People started waking up, bro. And they shouldn't be mocked or ridiculed for that shit, dog, because some people are out here actually happy and actually living their life.
Yeah.
But shit, I just want to finish my point, dog. I was saying if I wasn't self-employed, like, this is the time though, is if you are working at Sonic or whatever job you're at and you're not happy, this is your leverage, because all these companies need
workers now.
They
Exactly.
need people. So you could be like, well, look,
This is what I want.
This is what I need to be
Right.
able to come to you, and they're able to be like, well, we can do this instead, or okay, boom, you're hired.
Right.
Most likely because they're that desperate, and it's
Right.
like, if you're willing to work, then you use this to your leverage, you can better your life or put yourself actually in the right
Exactly.
direction to get the actual job that you're trying to get.
Yeah.
Dog, we just fucked up our Sonic sponsorship.
Damn.
We ain't never getting sponsored by Sonic.
All you gotta do is bleep it out. Fool.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna blame. No one's gonna know what corporation we're talking about.
I'll handle it, dog. Don't even trip.
And
I
folks,
got it.
we
I
bleeping
got
that
it.
shit out.
I got it.
Hey, but and then, like I said, I know both sides of the argument, right? So there are people that are being successful now and starting their own businesses because they left a job that didn't appreciate them.
Right.
But there's also people that are being fucking lazy and don't want to fucking work. There's also that.
I don't know any of these people, but I am willing to believe there's somebody out there who's cutting those corners. It's just everything that I've known about most people that I know. They get a sense of pride out of doing something every day, having a routine, doing something.
I do.
Yeah. So it's like, how many assholes? I mean, I get it if you work a dead end job or whatnot, but here's the thing: if you're gonna quit and throw everything in the trash and just be like, "Fuck this job, screw it, I'm gonna do something else," even if you can't make the leap to entrepreneur initially, you still got to take that time when you're not working and the government's helping you out to build your skill set and learn to do something useful.
Yeah.
Something that's in demand. Because if you think you're going to come right back out after 2 years of not working and then turn around and get another job, I wouldn't fucking hire you. I'd be like, nah, bro, you just took 2 years off and got it off the government and then you come back with the same skill set? No. Somebody else can push a broom.
Yeah,
I don't need you.
See,
Same skill set.
that's the thing, bro. Go back to the point that you made. Like, whose responsibility is it to change it?
Yeah.
It starts at an individual level.
Yeah.
Like with everything.
Yeah.
It starts at an individual level. If you make those changes, right, and you didn't want to fucking be at your job,
Yeah.
you hated it. So okay, cool. Pandemic hit. I'm out this bitch.
Yeah.
If you didn't use that time to get better at some kind of skill set,
Yeah.
or do anything other than what you already knew,
Right.
then you wasted an opportunity
The best opportunity
that you're
you
probably
might have
ever
got
gonna
in your
have.
life.
Yeah, that you're probably ever gonna have.
The
You
U.S. government ain't never been cutting checks before.
you wasted an
Never.
opportunity, dog.
Never.
Because like I grew up on hard work, dog. Like my grandpa, I'll never forget, bro. He used to tell me, Mijo, you can tell everything you need to know about a person by the way they sweep the floor,
No doubt.
right?
No doubt.
If you take pride in the smallest tasks, washing the dishes,
Yeah.
sweeping the floor, like this, it's the small little shit like that that's important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's true, dog. Like when I was younger, I thought, oh, that sounds cool. That's like some fucking Yoda shit. Like in my head, I'm like, that sounds cool. Like I didn't really get it until I got older. bro.
Dad,
Like,
is that the mushrooms talking?
you feel what I'm saying? So like it sounded in my head. I'm like, yeah, that sounds right. You can, and I would use that shit and say it, but I didn't like really take the message to heart until I got a little older. It's true, bro. Like you can tell everything you need to know about a person by the effort they put forward on the most minuscule of tasks.
Yeah, no doubt.
If they're gonna cut corners, dog, on sweeping,
Right.
what else the fuck they're gonna cut corners on?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
So I think there is, and I agree, it's not as big of a number as they're trying to make it look out there.
I don't think so
There,
either,
there is probably a small amount of people that have just gotten comfortable being lazy.
Yeah.
And that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Because
no doubt.
I mean, let's be real here. It is comfortable to be lazy.
Yeah.
Comfort is something that people want to seek out.
Yeah.
Right? But when you get comfortable, you get soft and you start losing.
And that's
Damn.
how nations and empires fall.
Yeah.
Get soft.
They build them with the sound of boots, and they fall with the sound of slippers.
Can't get comfortable.
Gucci loafers.
I don't know. It's hard. Bro, when COVID hit, it was tough to like just kind of chill. Like to be honest,
Yeah.
like I'm active. Like I'm doing stuff. Like I mean, I did a few remodels during COVID. To be honest,
This
what I mean?
motherfucker moved the whole studio, a
Right,
couple
right.
remodels.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you put in
Whole
that
studio
washroom.
He might as well have built a whole new fucking house.
Nah, but like like I can't just sit there, bro. Like don't get me wrong. Like every now and then I'll play a couple video games. I like playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Jace-
Maybe just as much as the next person. They probably do it a little more, but Like, you know, but there's only so much I could do. There's only so much shit I could watch. And then it's like, well, dog, like, what the fuck? Like, do something. Get out, go hike or fucking, what are you trying to prove?
I start getting anxious, bro. Like,
Exactly.
I start feeling like fuck. I'm like, I need to be. I can't. Like, I have trouble relaxing. I've always had that issue.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel guilty relaxing.
like you're
It's
wasting like you're wasting time.
wasting time.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm the same way, dog. But there comes a time when you have to be like, you have to decompress.
Yeah.
You have to. But if you get comfortable in that decompressed state,
Yeah.
homie, what were those don't smoke weed commercials? Remember homegirl would sit back and she was deflated on the couch on MTV?
bro,
She's sitting there all flat and her friend's like, I don't like you anymore or some shit. But like, that's an image. Like, if you get comfortable being lazy and taking it easy, that's easy to build like a habit
Yeah.
of tomorrow.
Yeah. And this is
Next
the land of
week.
mañana, man. Like,
Land of Mariana.
Dude.
and that's a curse of these places, man. It really
You gotta
is.
get it, dog. You gotta get
You
it
gotta
while
stay
you
busy.
can get it. Yep.
Stay busy.
And like you said, like if you squandered the opportunities that, you know, have been placed in front of you in the past 2 years,
Yeah.
right? I know it's been rough for everybody out here. I'm not trying to say that people have had it easy, because they haven't, right? But if there was ever a time that you could look yourself in the mirror and say, the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Is this the life that you want to live?
Right.
It was now.
Yeah.
Probably never going to get this opportunity ever again. If you didn't answer that question, then you're probably never going to.
Yeah.
No, dog.
Yeah.
No.
And a lot of people didn't wake up.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't. I
know.
mean, I think the people in this room, like, we all were already awake on that level and we were already moving towards something else. But
Hey, can you actually hit me with the?
What do you want?
I felt like no worries. But I did feel like I was like trying to ease people out of, like, through the last couple of years, out of fear, and trying to help them see, like, yo, there's a big chance right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a big opportunity.
Capitalize.
Yeah, because the world has changed, and for some reason they're letting some people wipe the slate clean and start over.
Yup.
And you can redefine yourself right now, and no one's gonna look crazy at you. Oh, you're a social media influencer. How? Pandemic, motherfucker. I had to do something. So that's what I'm doing now.
It's true,
Get
dog.
with it.
It's fun. I feel like you're taking shots at me, Len.
No, not at all.
Bang, bang, bro, all the smoke. Nah, but I relate to that, right? Because, dog, I'm telling you right now, bro, we're working on an album, dog. The pandemic hit. No one knew what the fuck's going on. My son, I can't even tell you how many times. How many times did you tell me to get on TikTok, dog, when the pandemic hit?
Man, too many.
Forever. For about a year and a half. He's like, Dad, you need to get on it. I'm like,
You did a dance
hey,
video, right?
never. Never. But that's
Just
what I
like my
told him.
mixtape,
That's what-
motherfucker.
my dance video's dropping when Jay's mixtape drops.
There it
But
is.
he kept telling me, he's like, Dad, you need to get on it, you need to get on it, you need to get on it. And I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do on there?
Yeah.
How am I gonna exist on this platform? I'm watching it and I'm seeing fuckers dance around. I just didn't know that I could have a platform there.
Yeah.
Right? When I decided to finally say fuck it, like I found my place to fit in there.
Yeah.
Like, what's crazy about it is the amount of organic reach that it has alone.
Yeah.
So what happened was I didn't expect it, dog. Like I was, it came out of nowhere, dog, and it fucking spread like wildfire, dog,
Yeah.
out of nowhere. And then I'm like tripping out because the numbers are fucking going through the roof, bro. Like downloads and all of the fucking social platform numbers and all that shit just started going crazy. Like never before seen numbers from me.
Yeah.
And it was because I kind of doubled back, worked on a great project together,
Yep.
and I decided to do something different than I had been doing.
Yeah.
I took a different path.
Yeah.
And I showed a different side of my personality that some people didn't really see before through the music, right?
Right.
That's what I just wanted to say, bro. Is because your music's hustle music. It's like, you know, it's raw, it's dope. But you're a funny motherfucker, dog.
There's no comedy in my music.
Yeah.
Funny how.
Yeah.
Funny how?
Oh,
we doing this again?
Wait, this is the same verse I just did.
We doing this again on Funny How? Funny how, Henry?
That's fucking funny.
But yeah, that like it gives a person a way to show different aspects of themselves, right? And I've had people ask me if I'm a fucking comedian. I'm getting people asking me if I wanted to do comedy shows. I've never done that. I'm not a stand-up comedian. Respect to all my stand-up comics, because that shit's dope. Comedy, fucking love it. Maybe one of these days I'll venture off into that.
Have you ever done stand-up?
I've never done stand-up.
I've done it twice.
Really? I can see that.
Bombed.
Did you bomb?
Fucking
Was it
bombed.
horrible? Like, did you feel?
It was okay.
Were you
after.
embarrassed though?
Yo, no, here's the thing. I was super anxious about the performance, but once I started bombing, I just didn't give a fuck anymore. So it was
just
like
went-
I wanted it to be good, which was the wrong feeling to go in there with. And then when it was bad, I was just like, whatever. I'll
Was
just
it
say
out
this
here?
shit. Yeah.
Was it just like crickets?
Because you had all haters
it,
right out the
it was bad. It was pretty bad.
Was it just was it crickets?
Yeah, both times.
Damn.
Well, I got one chuckle one time, the second time, but everything else was just like dead fucking quiet.
One
It
dude
was
like
horrible.
ha ha ha.
Yeah, he was just like, ha!
Ha.
Yeah, and that was it. That's what I got. And I was like, not my career
bro,
path.
Hey, man. Hey, yo, props to you, dog.
For trying. That's
Yeah,
just not.
yeah.
Hey, I'm
Damn.
good on the stage, bro. But I got music. I got shit that I'm doing. I'm running across the stage,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, yeah.
Comedy is you, a mic, and the audience.
Yeah,
It's your content. It's your delivery.
yeah.
It's you know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
your appearance. It's everything.
It's a
man.
whole
I might try it
different-
again and actually like give it some time. But yeah, I was terrible,
No,
which I would expect.
yeah.
I expect.
It's a whole different.
tough.
It's a whole different thing, bro. And like I said, it's a side of my personality that I wasn't able to show through my music. I don't make funny music. My music isn't funny.
Yeah.
Right? I don't do skits and fucking voices and shit like that.
Yeah.
I just don't do that. That doesn't shine through. So I found a way on a different platform to showcase a different side of my personality, bro. And it started resonating with people.
Yeah.
And now it's fucking crazy, dog. Like I can't even fucking like I sound like a super fucking douchebag saying this shit, bro. But it's hard to go to the mall sometimes.
Really?
I'm like, damn. Hey,
That's
I'm
crazy,
walking
bro.
down Coronado, right? I'm like downstairs, right? And all of a sudden, I got my mask on too, bro. So I'm like, ain't no one gonna recognize me. And I hear from upstairs, "A la fucking verga, bro." I'm like, Johnny fucking J. It's so dope, dog. Like it's all love, bro. I haven't
Right,
experienced like I don't get like people running up like all like fucking hater shit, bro. It's all love, dog. Cause I've done a lot to represent where we come from, dog.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of people down here representing New Mexico, dog. We never really have.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that we're represented like we're represented. I want to make sure that we're represented correctly, right? And not always like it doesn't have to always be fucking serious, dog. Like
Yeah.
like we go through some fucked up shit down here. We really do. And you can either laugh or you can cry about it. If you can't laugh at yourself, bro, then you're probably a fucking boring person to be around.
Yeah.
You gotta laugh at yourself. You gotta laugh at the things that you guys do that other people don't do.
Yeah.
So during that time, I know we fucking went off on a social media tangent, bro. But during that time, I agree with you. It allowed people to say, "Hey, you know what? Fuck, I think I do want to be an influencer. I
Yeah.
want to make YouTube videos.
Why not?
I want to do stand-up comedy.
not? But
I
think of-
want to change the studio into a whole new fucking location."
But think about how powerful that is now if you learned how to shoot YouTube videos or do podcasting, or like you just picked this shit up and was just like, yo, I'm gonna take this little $600 check, I'm gonna buy a camera
Exactly.
or a mic or something, and I'm gonna get busy.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly. And then see,
Man.
the thing is too is if you picked up that skill set, okay, say you shot your own videos, right?
Yeah.
So you learned how to edit, you learned color grading, you learned all that crazy ass shit that you gotta learn
Yeah.
using the camera or audio, whatever it is that you picked up as a new skill set.
Yeah.
Now you have that.
Yeah.
And you
go
can
places
fucking
with it.
go places with. You can start shooting people's videos. You can teach people how to be an influencer or how to shoot YouTube videos, or you can start making YouTube videos about how to shoot YouTube videos.
Yeah, because some people do that.
There's so
racking
much
off it.
so much potential out there now. Like we're living in a time that's just unprecedented, bro. Like the amount of ways that you can get the bag is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So if you ain't out there getting the bag, then you just fucking lazy.
Sleep.
Bars.
You sleep.
Boom. I told you I've been writing, Jay. We ain't
Hey.
just watching movies up in this bitch.
I got some beats right here, dog.
I got some beats
I got
right
some
here.
beats right here on the phone. I'll Bluetooth
Hey,
them.
but that brings us to the social media conversation, dog.
Okay.
I mean, do you feel like social media has made people happier or more miserable? Jason. I'm
Me?
asking Jason. I'm looking at
Man,
you because
bro.
I know you ain't really
Okay.
active. The
You know
reason
what's
I'm asking
funny?
you,
Yeah.
want to know, but both of you guys though, out of both of
Okay.
you guys, fuck, I'm out here active as a motherfucker on social media.
Yeah,
You guys,
dog, you're
not
out
at
of
all.
hand.
So,
You're out of
but
hand.
I'm gonna ask you because you're a little more active than Leonard, but I know both of you guys aren't really super active.
Yeah.
Not at all.
How do you feel about that? You feel like it's made people like happier? Like you feel like there's happier generation now, or you feel like there's more misery because of social media?
I mean, honestly, bro, like the way I use social media is like music wise. Like I do have a Facebook too, but again, that's kind of geared towards music. I used to have a Facebook like 10 years ago, but I shut it down because it was just too much
Drama? Hold on.
Bro.
You mean to tell me you had drama on Facebook? No way. Really?
Dog.
No
Yeah.
way.
But
bro.
not even my drama. It's just everybody talking about their fucking drama, and I'm like,
That's exactly.
Why do I
I'm
care?
Like, I'm like, I'm sorry, it's Kardashians. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm sorry.
Hey,
People do.
Hey, but that you just brought like Kanye and Kim right now going at it online. Their whole
really?
their
I didn't
whole
even know that.
divorce and their whole child, it's so messy right now, and the public is seeing all of it, bro.
Oh, that sucks. man.
That is part of my point. Like, fuck, dog. That some people are too comfortable putting their personal business out there for people that don't give a fuck about them, and they
Yeah.
want to see them lose.
Yeah.
A lot of people out there are rooting for you to fall on your fucking face.
Yeah.
And if you give them that fire, you give them that fuel, they're just gonna sit there and cheer for you fucking losing.
Right.
And it's just, I thought, it doesn't really just cut itself off at just like regular people that aren't celebrities out there making fucking billions of dollars. Like Kanye and Kim out here being messy as a motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, I got a theory about that.
Well, here we go. We're gonna have to have a segment of Leonard theories. The beginning's gonna start. I got a theory about that.
You get these are all. You're gonna have to delete these scenes. You have to subscribe.
Right.
This is the Patreon. This is the Patreon. Leonard segment.
Exclusive.
Leonard segments.
Exclusive.
No, okay. Listen. How did Kim get on? We all know how she got on, right? They took a bad situation.
What's your favorite Ray J song?
He's a singer, bro?
Hey. Okay. Hey.
Okay. No, I'm going to come
Pause.
back. Okay.
Next.
So,
Back to the point.
that's how she got on, right?
Yeah.
Her mom and Ryan Seacrest turned that into $1 billion plus, right?
Hey, and I ain't mad at it.
But that's their pattern. That's what their family does. They take whatever kind of minuscule, unimportant shit they got going on, and they turn it into entertainment for other people to watch to
Yeah.
keep pumping the brand.
Okay.
So while I agree that there might be some strife, we're talking about two people who have no financial problems, who live life on a cloud relative to most people. Like,
You think
They
they're
could
stoking the fire?
yeah, because
Or
why
creating
not?
a fire.
Yeah, because why not? Like, it gives him an excuse to go do some records with the game and talk about baby mama shit and connect with guys who are going through it. Like, he's doing that right now.
Damn.
And she's doing the other thing, and they're both being messy on social media, which is, hey, it's like they used to have the Us magazine where it'd be like stars. They're just like us. That's all this
Same
is.
shit.
Yeah, it's all it is.
Okay.
Well,
I could see that.
They're connecting.
I can see
They're
that.
trying to connect with their audience, and they're just selling attention
I
because
can see
that's
that.
what
Yep.
they do.
That's what people are buying. right now,
Yeah.
is attention.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's my theory, is that it's all bullshit. They probably get along just fine. This is just a ploy to get clicks.
Hey.
And I don't give a fuck.
Well, look, we're talking
I don't
about
care.
it, and we're talking about it.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't care while I talk about it.
Yes,
As
exactly.
if that makes a difference.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Not in the least.
Yeah, but I could see that. I like you just said, bro. Like the currency nowadays in the state of the world, in the state of the industries, the currency is attention.
Yeah.
Once they got your attention,
That's it.
then they get your money. Yeah. Give me your attention.
They find a way.
And I'm gonna need the CVC code in the back of your
right,
credit card?
right,
I'm gonna
right.
need that 3-digit code, bro, real quick.
Yeah.
Grab this merch.
And they got your attention already, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I got hooked on, like, I do, obviously everything's music, and, like, you know, so I grabbed loops, and then all of a sudden I'm getting fucking email spams, and I'm like, unsubscribe, motherfucker, stop that shit. I got one thing from you.
Stop it.
Damn.
Let me the fuck alone.
Same, you know, it's same with, like, some video packs, you know what I mean? And it's like, stop.
Bro,
So-
I ordered something through the mail a couple weeks ago. And
what?
Through the mail, believe
Damn.
it. The post. The postal
snail
service.
mail?
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to get it through the mail. I ordered it online. Bro, I got about 22 fucking emails before I got the thing in the mail.
That's great. You know what you got to do is you got to pay attention. You got to see, because when you order some shit, it'll be like, would you like to be added to our whatever the fuck?
Right.
And you have to say chale, bro.
No.
You don't want to be added to
They usually
nada.
check it right away. They
Yeah.
check it
For you, yeah. You
It's
got to
like,
uncheck
nah,
that
You got to
shit.
uncheck that shit. I don't want to be added to nada. Send me my
Leave
motherfucking
me alone.
shit.
Yeah.
I need my diffusers or whatever the fuck it is that
I'll
you
let
order.
you know when I need more
Yeah,
candles.
nah, leave me the fuck alone.
What the candles, dog?
Lennon
All
always out here with candles.
I know, dog. I was like, he's in the metaverse
No,
with
I'll
candles.
explain that.
What
I'll
the
explain that.
fuck?
I'll
Hey.
explain that.
We need a Leonard candle
I'll
explanation.
explain
Yeah,
that. I'll
yeah,
explain
Because
that.
that's 2 episodes with the candles.
So you know how you get those YouTube ads where they're like trying to sell you on businesses and shit?
Yeah.
So I've seen some that it's like this chick who's like trying to convince single moms to like buy candles and like sell them online, and she's just like, "There's no risk, and this is a great business." And I'm like,
Okay, I'm not cutting you off.
Yeah.
Please don't tell me you're not the single mom out here selling candles.
I am not.
Okay, cool.
Yet.
Back to it.
Yes.
Back to it.
Shout out to the Kardashians, or is that the Jenners? I don't know what do you
One of
call
them.
that.
It's one of them.
Dang.
But nah, that's why I think it's funny, because it's like there are people out here who are just like, yo, these candles, it's gonna change this family's future. And for some people it might be right, but I'm not buying it for someone who's selling.
So, but are you buying the candles from someone who's selling them?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, that's a yes. They got him. The YouTube ads got him.
How you think I started
They
getting them? I
got 'em.
bought one
So-
set of candles.
So, one set of candles.
Got me on the email list. I'm getting ads,
You ever
bro.
see that episode
They're
of The Office?
automatically taking it out of your check, bro.
Right,
They're
right,
all,
right. This is your monthly subscription.
$54.99.
Your monthly subscription to candles? Damn, $54.99. Yeah. Hey, you know what you remind me?
They
You
smell
ever seen that
fantastic.
episode of The Office, bro? Wherever Jan and Michael have like a party at their pad, and Jan shows everybody her candles.
Yes.
That's what you
Yes.
just reminded me of. You ever? You ain't watch The Office,
Get
Jay.
the fuck. I do
Bruh.
it every here and there, dog. But
All right,
I
Jay.
can't be like, oh, episode 29.
Listen, bruh,
at
I
50
got
No,
him.
there are moments
Hey,
of The Office, like
that are
Stanley playing
fucking
basketball.
Bro, Michael's like, he's on my team. He's on my team. And he starts dribbling the ball. Michael's like,
He's just like doing it.
dog, The Office has some of the greatest fucking moments on TV
Yeah, dog.
history.
Oh my
dog.
God,
Period.
No, I
Hey,
like it, bro. Yeah,
Hey,
for sure.
You know, it's another one, bro. Is it's when I knew I was gonna fucking love the show, dog. Is when Michael was trying to show that it's dangerous for them up at the top of the office too, as it is in the warehouse, and he's gonna jump off the roof into the jumping house. And they're like, let's test it first. And they get a watermelon, right? And they throw the watermelon onto the trampoline, and that fucker flies, dog, and explodes on a car, right? And Michael's like, whose car is that? And Dwight's like, I think it's Stanley's. And Michael's like, turn off the camera, turn off the go clean the car, go clean the car. Dog, I was dying. I was laughing so fucking hard, dog. It was like 2 a.m. I woke my chick
How
up.
much of that shit do you think was improv,
Bro,
dog?
the Office,
Come on.
dog. Some of the
on.
greatest moments in TV history, right? Just
So
fucking
funny.
great.
I love this show.
That episode I'm talking to Leonard about. So you know how Michael is with the like his boss Jan for a while in like the first couple of seasons or whatever. Well, they get together and whatever. She starts like she wants to make this like candle business.
See?
So yeah, exactly. So Michael invites like the like some of the workers from the office, it seems like it's gonna be like just a fucking dinner, right? So he invites him over and shows him his condo and takes him up to their candle office or whatever. She wanted him to invite them over so he could get them to invest in her fucking candle business, right? And she's making them smell the candles, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this smells great." The whole episode, dog, melts down. She's taking control of the whole house. Michael's got like this fucking 17-inch plasma TV on the wall. He's all, "I like to just stand here and watch my plasma, bro." It is one of the cringiest episodes ever. Now I picture Leonard.
So
with
just
his,
a regular relationship.
yeah, just a regular
Yeah, right.
relationship. But now Leonard's got me picturing his candle room. He's like, "Look,
I got a business.
I got about 100 candles. And smell this one. Smell this one."
Dog.
Hey, when I invite you guys over for dinner, you know what it is. You know what it is.
I got this business idea, right?
I'm already busy, dog. Don't
I don't know when the meeting is, but I guarantee I'm gonna be
Right.
busy.
I'm
for this
busy,
motherfucker. I'm busy for the next 2 to 3 years. Yeah,
Unless we're mixing audio book, but that's at my crib, so no candles
He's
there.
gonna bring some.
You know what?
Jay,
I
look.
can't. I can't even smell, dog. Like, to be honest, I like.
Wait, what?
Me or Chad, like we can't.
Yeah, he was
Chad,
telling me about
Chad
this.
or I. I can't smell, bro. Like like me and one
What
of
the fuck are you talking about?
Like, I
How?
can't be all, oh shit, something's burning.
You're Italian. You can't smell, like, you're missing out on oregano and
Yes,
garlic
dog,
and all this
I
shit.
am. I am, dog. I am.
What?
But I don't know. I can't smell.
Okay,
Maybe
so
it's like
you can't smell. So now let's go back to episode 1 where you were talking about the only thing that was fucked up for Thanksgiving. That
taste.
might have been wrong.
the taste.
It
The
was you.
taste, the whole shit might have been fucked up.
no.
The whole
No, Mom.
shit.
No. No.
Thanksgiving dinner could have been fucked up your whole life and you wouldn't even know it because
Yeah,
you
we-
can't smell.
True, dog. True, man. My whole life's a lie, dog.
Life's a lie. Hey, so you had COVID before COVID. You had COVID symptoms
Yeah.
before
I've
COVID.
been- bro.
Imagine if you get the Rona and you could smell out of nowhere.
Oh, hey.
I haven't had the
Bruh.
Rona though. I mean, not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
knock
it
on
didn't
wood.
do it.
I mean, I'm chilling though, dog.
I'm chilling.
I'm an introvert, bro. I'm in the stew. I'm
in the stew.
posted. Bro. When the pandemic hit, everybody was freaking out, mad anxiety. Oh no, people are sad because they can't see other people. That's how we live, and we talk to other people. I've been social distancing for like 15 years, bro. Get the
He's
fuck
like, I
out.
don't want to see y'all motherfuckers anyway.
Man.
Bag back.
Zoom? Fuck it, hit me. What's
Hey,
up?
so,
I'll show you some beats.
hey, you see some of those Zoom meetings that went bad though, bro? Like homie thought he was off of it.
Bro.
And he was bringing up Pornhub, and he starts taking his dick out to jack
That,
off
that
in
was
the middle of the meeting.
that was the dude from the New York Times, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
So he did that.
No way.
He
Yeah.
lost his job. They gave him his job back. There was this, I don't know if she was a substitute teacher or a regular teacher. It was this black chick getting cheeks clapped
By a
on,
student?
on camera
On camera
by
when she
her
was in
man
Zoom?
on the Zoom
Bruh.
meeting,
What the
laying
fuck? How the
side,
fuck
Hey,
does that
laying
happen?
sideways in
Hey,
the bed
you gotta
and
shoot
just
me the
like
link,
watching
though.
the camera. I didn't watch
Hey,
it.
shoot me the link, Leonard.
I didn't watch
All
it.
right. Shoot me the link.
I don't know what the fuck y'all are even talking about.
That's the internet, bro. It's just it's
crazy.
everywhere. It's too much.
But that's bad though.
Y'all
Can-
doing too much.
Can you imagine though? You're on a Zoom meeting. Hey, that's crazy, dog. You gotta be.
horrible,
You got. Well,
You
whenever
gotta not give a fuck about your job if that's what you're doing. Like
Yeah,
you
but
really gotta not care.
I think who was it that said you're not in your right state of mind when you're doing that though? I think it was Martin Lawrence when he's talking about his girl. No, maybe it was Chris Rock.
Demon
It was
time?
one of them. It's
When
fucking
you on
demon
that
time.
demon time.
You're not in the right state of mind, dog. Like you leave the porno in the tape player. You know what I'm saying?
in the tape.
Your girl comes home and presses play and she's fucking. Oh, Becky's getting her fucking booty clapped. You know what I mean? So I guess you're not really in the right mind state, but you got to make sure you're out of the Zoom meeting
yes.
before you go to the BBW side of fucking Pornhub.
People are just too comfortable with like electronics in general,
Yeah.
like the camera. in
Comfortable
general.
enough to start jacking off in front of the fucking corporate
That's
meeting?
what
That's
the
crazy.
fuck I'm saying, fool.
Hey,
like
it starts with a mirror.
They were yelling. They're like, "Hey, turn off your camera!" And he was on mute, so he couldn't hear us.
Right.
Bruh.
Damn, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy. I didn't even know about
Yeah.
that, dog.
Yeah.
The fuck y'all watching?
Man,
Write some music.
why the fuck?
Write another book. Stop wasting time.
Why the fuck? That's 3 pods we start fucking talking about that shit, bruh. Jay, I blame Jay.
What the fuck? What the fuck did I do?
I blame Jason. I don't know. I'm just gonna blame you, bro.
Hey, dog.
Hey,
Why not?
dog.
Hey,
Why not?
you know what? Might as well. The studio gets a bad rap. The producer might as well get a bad rap.
Hey, studio don't get a bad rap.
It does. Fuck yeah, it does.
When I'm saying Jay moved the studio, he upgraded that motherfucker.
Yeah,
yeah.
no doubt.
Upgraded,
Boom.
without a doubt. Upgraded studio, and he did it during the pandemic. Didn't fucking ask if he should do it. He just did it because he needed more space and he wanted more artists there to be creative and have more of a fucking feng shui type of environment. Yeah. Yada I mean? That's what Jay did. So
There it is.
studio ain't gonna get a bad rap on my watch, but I am gonna blame Jay for us talking about jacking off so much. I don't know.
Again, what the fuck?
It's Jay's fault.
Pinpoint that
I feel
shit.
like go back, rewind it. I feel like Jay brought it up for some reason. Oh yeah, he was talking about Zooms. See, Jay.
Zooms.
Then the last time he was talking about
Zoom-
mirrors.
what the fuck,
He was
bro?
talking about Zoom meetings.
Zooms?
Then Jay brought up a mirror, so you know that's gotta be
Hey,
jacking off.
rewind
conversation.
this some shit. I'm pretty sure I did not bring that shit up. I ain't pointing fingers, but I
Hey,
did not.
where the fuck were we at? Man, see, obviously social media ain't making us less happy because we in here wilding the fuck out and laughing. But okay, so do you feel like social media is better for people's happiness?
Okay,
Or
I didn't get to
worse.
answer this. I didn't get to
Yes.
answer this. Okay, here's my take on it. I think it evens out. Okay, and the reason why is because for the people who are gonna get like depressed by this shit, it just gives you another metric to be disappointed. You're going to create things, you're going to add things, nobody's going to care, you're going to feel bad, and you're going to go through this weird cycle of ego, and it's going to just go nowhere, right?
Yep.
But the people who benefit are either like making money off the shit, or they started out on the other side and then they dumped it, and now they appreciate like regular life even more because they're like, ooh,
Because they seen the
I
other
walked
side.
away from that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of people do that who have been like, yo, I need to slow down on this shit. Like it's actually taking up too much of my time. Like I'm looking at this fucking thing way too much.
Well, that's easy to do.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody has had that moment
Yeah.
where they're like, they go to do one thing, and fucking an hour and a half has passed.
Right.
Your fucking
Right.
eyeballs feel like
Yeah.
eyeballs feel like plastic,
Yeah.
and you're just like confused.
Damn, bro.
You're angry.
You're mad for no reason.
Yup.
You've ordered 30 new candles,
Right. And you got a business.
and you're
No,
depressed.
Yeah, right.
Right, so I feel like it's everything in moderation. I feel like it's another thing that comes back to the individual's responsibility.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the thing that's hard about it is it's so easy, dog. It's
Yeah.
so easy to get that rush of endorphins that you get when someone's interacting. Or I feel like social media popped off so hardcore, bro, is because it tapped into some of our darkest desires as human beings.
Yeah.
We all like to look through the window and watch a train wreck
Right.
without people noticing that we're looking through the window.
Yeah.
And that gave you that opportunity, right?
Yeah.
That gave you the opportunity to be faceless and nameless while you watch somebody lose their fucking shit in the comment section.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at these motherfuckers. I'm gonna get the popcorn. Look at these motherfuckers going at it.
Yeah.
They going at it over some stupid ass shit.
Or like I do that with like fight videos. I'll watch one and I'll fuck around, and it's
just go
30
down the
minutes
rabbit
later,
hole.
it's just people fighting in the street.
Yo,
and that's
Hey,
all,
I'm just like,
and that's
yes.
all YouTube wants to show you from there on out. Yeah.
Hey, so I have to ask you guys. I mean, remember AOL? Okay, I'm gonna take it back.
Jay be going back to
I'm gonna take it back.
crazy
But,
shit.
but
I
Yeah.
do.
do you remember? Right, you have to wait a couple, minute or 2, 3, 4, depending,
Yeah.
and that shit would log in.
Yeah.
Did you ever hit them fight rooms in the chat room?
Oh, bro.
right.
Listen,
Come
those
on.
those were the most toxic places on the face of the earth. That and the Xbox waiting room for Halo on the original Xbox.
This is way before that, though. Dog.
Yeah, but those were toxic as a motherfucker, dog. You're talking about the wildest shit that's ever been said or done on the internet was done in those places.
Oh yeah. Oh, I guarantee. It still is.
Yeah. No, they'll kick your ass off now, bro.
Oh, really?
They don't
See, I
play
don't even-
around no
oh,
more,
fuck
dog.
it.
No,
You
they
can't talk
kick.
shit before the game starts.
Yeah, you can, but not like how you used to. On the,
Damn,
on them
really?
Halo. Fuck, remember the first Halo on the first Xbox, dog? That was the
Damn.
most wild, toxic, racist, crazy ass place on the face of the earth.
Damn.
And it was usually like a fucking 9-year-old in his mom's basement.
Right.
That was just wilding the fuck out, dog.
saying
Heard
a
his-
bunch of shit he just learned.
Heard his dad saying some crazy shit, so he started using it on Halo, dog.
My
But-
uncle says all you.
Okay.
Damn.
Why'd you bring up AOL though? What was the what,
Just
where
the
were we
fight
going?
rooms, bro.
Oh yeah,
and then there was
yeah.
all the chat rooms. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
early
Like,
social media.
chat rooms. Damn,
I'm
you're
telling you,
fucking
dog.
all old, man.
So do you guys think that it's a good thing that we can now communicate with anyone, anywhere,
I
almost
do.
instantly?
I do, and I don't. It's a double-sided conversation. I think utilized correctly, it is a tool that could fucking take you further than you've ever thought.
It's just a very sharp tool.
It's a you're gonna cut the fuck out of yourself multiple times because it's easy, dog. I know. I don't give a fuck who you are or what you say. You have gotten trapped in this. Just this,
Dog,
and then you don't know why. You're like, time has passed by, and you're like, what the fuck did I?
Yeah.
Why?
Dog,
What?
Yep.
Why? And you don't feel right.
Blacked
It makes
out.
you feel fucked up. You feel all discombobulated. Like I said, your eyes feel like fucking plastic, and you don't walk away feeling better about the situation if you get caught in that loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think okay. So to answer your question, I don't even know if I answered it. I might have, but this is another answer.
You started talking about porno. You started talking
Hey,
about jacking
motherfucker,
off.
no, you
and
did
then
not,
I started
dog.
talking about candles.
No, motherfucker. All right, rewind your shit. No,
It's an
but
investment,
it's how
Johnny.
it's how you use it, bro. It's how you use. Like, it depends how you use it. Like, if you're desperate and you're posting crazy motherfucking pictures, then you get what you get.
Yeah.
But like, if you
Well, you didn't like my thirst
using
trap
it- if
pictures
you're
I
using
posted
it
the
as
other day?
a what?
You didn't like my thirst trap pictures I posted the other day, Jay?
Fuck is that? I don't even know what the
Bro,
fuck
see, you could tell Jay ain't being on the
Yeah,
internet.
right.
Jay don't know what a thirst trap is. Okay, I'm gonna
the booty
explain it to you.
pictures.
Okay, a thirst trap is when you post a picture, like
Yeah.
say there's this chick you're following, right?
Uh-huh.
Bad little chick, and she posts just a booty picture, right, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
thirst trap. She wants to see who's gonna like
Or it's
that.
a
Yeah.
fake account.
Or it's a man. You better
No,
not be out here
that's
following a
everybody
fake
now.
account.
That's
what I'm
everyone
saying.
now.
That's how you know.
Yeah,
It's
no.
No,
They
that's
posted-
that's grandmothers now,
Yeah,
man.
they posted to see.
They are,
who's
man.
Gonna,
It's
who's
terrible.
If you're thirsty, they finna trap the thirst.
They
Jason.
terrible.
Oh, I got you. I got
Trapping
you.
the
Yeah.
thirst.
Yes.
That's how
I
you can
trust.
tell Jay ain't big on social media. Neither's Leonard. So I liked their take on it because they're not.
Hit my MySpace. You know?
Hit my MySpace
Website,
page. What the?
Limerick.com.
Jay's still downloaded from Kaza.
Kaza.
Playing
Two
Mecco.
A's.
Jay's
Motherfucker spelled it
Jay's-
wrong.
Jay's playing Mecco in the back, downloading
Hey,
from Kaza.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, but okay. Wait. I interrupted your point.
It's how you use. It's how you use social. So like, if you're like expecting 1 million, like, you know, like 1,000 likes, and you aren't. People follow what they content that they want to see. Like, if you're posting little pictures, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Some people want to see that. Most people don't.
Yeah.
I don't follow pictures. You know, I don't follow just because of pictures. Like, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. If you offer me content based on what I want to see or learn,
Yeah.
which is kind of mainly more what it is.
You're just you by yourself are just more practical than the average person.
I guess
I was
There's
about
a lot
to say
of
you
people-
ain't the average social media user.
Yeah, because the average motherfucker is just
I'm using it as
thirst
a
trap,
business,
thirst
I
trap,
guess.
thirst trap. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying it's like it could be beneficial.
And
like
I know, I
that,
guess I
but-
noticed the thirst traps. So I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, but you just
I
keep
don't
scrolling
That
because
means
it's
you
like
ain't thirsty enough to be trapped, bruh.
Pussy's only pussy.
Hey, let's fucking make some noise for Jay not being thirsty enough to
Right.
be trapped
Right.
up in this bitch.
live from the desert, no thirst.
What about look, we got production walking in here right now. Which one of you two fell into a thirst trap in the past month?
thirst.
Both of them.
Stop.
No. We're
No thirst traps?
no. Heck no.
That's because
What?
you guys they know they seen it.
schooling
They
them?
seen it.
You been schooling them?
We know our way around the internet.
They seen it.
You
They
know.
navigated it.
You guys though.
What
Oh,
the fuck you saying
wait,
about us?
what?
Yeah.
I don't fall into no thirst traps. If
know
I
my-
like that shit, I meant to like that shit.
I know my way around the internet.
If I like
walk
that shit,
all the way around that
I walk
motherfucker.
all the way.
Yeah.
It ain't thirst trapping. It's like, bet them titties look nice. I'm like that was it's
Thumbs up.
It's a respect thing, right?
Yeah.
If
I
she's
respect- I
taking
respect
pictures,
your
if
doctor's
she's
work.
taking pictures of her beautifully, perfectly proportioned breasts for the IG, I'ma like that shit. I'ma love that shit.
Well
Those
done.
are nice.
I like it more when it's in the DMs though.
I like it more when it's in the show me it's real. Show me it's real. Put that shit in the DMs.
Tap my name.
Show me it's real. So it ain't a thirst trap for me. right? I'm liking that shit
Yeah, it's-
intentionally.
You're different.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing though. That brings us back to the beginning of the point. A lot of people hold so much of who they are and their life into social media.
Yeah.
They are so attached to what people think of them, how people see them, and what they're not accomplishing that I feel like it turns into a dark fucking hole, bro.
Yeah, it can.
Of desperation and depression and just this vicious cycle, dog, to where if you're sitting there comparing yourself to these people that are doing things different than you and you feel like you're not there yet, how are you going to walk away from there feeling better about yourself?
Yeah.
You're not going to.
You got to be mentally just
But
superior.
people don't post like the real shit. Like
Yeah, but see, that's the
okay.
thing.
So on Instagram, people don't. They post their best life. Facebook, if you hit their Facebook page, it's usually like,
That's drama.
oh, today at work, fucking, it's the Kevin Hart skit.
Yeah, it's
Fucking,
drama.
oh, no. Can't
Facebook
cuss
be
at work,
drama.
babe. You know what I mean? But it's like that's what you get on Facebook, and it's drama, and it's like,
Drama.
fuck, I don't need that shit. Like,
Drama.
you
It
know,
is.
I don't need that.
Yeah.
I got enough shit going on in my life. I don't need shit going on in your life. Fucking with shit going on in my life.
And see that, but then again, there's also the argument, right? There is some people that are out there that don't have anybody, right? They don't have like a support system, so they use that as a support system. And some people have found like their squad.
Yeah.
Like they've found
Yeah.
their group of people, right? And that's great, bro. Like to see a person that doesn't have somebody in real life and they're able to go on social media and be like completely emotionally raw and use it like kind of like a diary. Man, that's crazy to me, dog, because that fuck.
Well,
I couldn't do that, bro. I'd feel like there's no way I'd be able to put my personal life out there like that.
Yeah.
In that form.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know, dog. I just don't trust people enough, right? I just don't. I feel like most people want to see you fail. So if you're out there showing that side of you, and they're just gonna pick up the popcorn and watch the shit show.
Yeah.
But some people have found their group of people that support the struggle they're going through, right? So it's such a
I don't know, man. That turns into a codependent
No, but-
relationship.
yeah,
Really
yeah,
fast.
bro. So that's right back to my fucking point, dog. I do not feel, me personally, social media has helped with overall happiness of people. I feel like it's helped with businesses. I feel like it's helped with all this other stuff, right? It has been beneficial. But if you're going to social media looking for happiness, you are probably not going to find it.
Right. No different than you look at any kind of media, anything. Any, like music, magazines, books, like any of that stuff. You get sucked into that
you
world.
have to know
Yeah.
what you're looking for, and
Yeah.
there's a niche to it. Like
But-
you follow certain things or whatever, and certain playlists or radio stations, and
Yeah.
they do what
Yeah,
you need.
But but content compared to relationships, there's no comparison.
Yeah, no,
Like,
no,
relationships
yeah.
are what counts more than anything.
100%.
in any form, wherever it's coming from. It's like
100%.
give me the bounce back with people rather than just give me the comment section.
Exactly.
I
Have
don't
you ever
want that
seen
shit.
Have you ever seen that movie Into the Wild with Emil Hirsch? About
No.
that. It's about this dude that decides to like intentionally be homeless. He takes
No
off.
shit.
He was this kid that like he came
known
with like,
people like that.
middle class family, graduated college, bro, did everything he was supposed to the right way, and he decides to just leave. He dips out and he goes on this venture across the United States, and he wants to go to Alaska, right? So he ends up in Alaska, and this big huge story, right? But he ends up. If you haven't seen the movie, pause it right now. Spoiler alert! I don't want to ruin it for you, right? I'm gonna ruin it for you though.
That's fine.
So he ends up out there in Alaska, and he's starving because he can't get across the river. He wants to go home. He decides he figured out the key to happiness. You need to have people. You need to have a simple life with kids and people around you, right?
Yeah.
That's the key to happiness. And he was chasing it, but he couldn't find it. So he ends up eating this plant that is poisonous, and he's there dying. He's starving, right? And one of the last and this is a true story. The last thing that he writes in one of his favorite books, or one of the books he's reading, is that true happiness is only attained when it's shared with others.
I like that.
So do I.
I like that a lot.
And that's the point right there. It's got to be shared in reality.
Yeah.
And true happiness is only found when it's shared with other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of, dog.
Hey, real talk. When you told me the name of this podcast was Respect the Connect, that's exactly where my mind went. I was just like, you know what? We're going to have the opportunity to talk to people and share and communicate and connect with them. And more than anything else, like, that's what I appreciate about you guys. Like, anytime we kick it,
man,
we always get either deep, we always cracking jokes, we having a good time, man. And it turns into that, man. I value that. I
So
really,
do I.
truly do.
Same here. Bro.
so do
Yeah,
I, brother.
salute to
Hey, salute to that. Hey, and on that motherfucking note, until next time, you were tuned in to the 5th episode. Episode 5,
Damn,
fellas.
dog, damn.
Episode 5.
Only 5?
Shit, this is 5 of 500. We coming.
Right.
You are now, or no, saying it wrong. Until next time, because I'm drunk. We just killed the rest of the Jack Daniels, right? Until next time, this was Respect the Connect. And you know what? Hold up. No. We got to do this right. I can't have half a fucking bottle here. Jay didn't even do the salute last time. I wish I would have let the camera roll, because last time we were trying to say bye to you, Jay, after I turned the camera off, Jay's like, damn, I didn't even do cheers.
That's all. I forgot to take a drink, dog.
Hey, who needs their glass filled? Everybody
Actually,
good?
I'm
Everybody
good.
got
Give me a
something?
splash. Give me a splash.
Okay.
There you go.
There we
There you
go. So here we're gonna do this shit right. Episode 5. Until next time, respect the connect. Peace.
Peace.
God bless.